Hi guys, this is Corey from NerdSynq.com down at Lawrence Tech University campus in Southfield, and we're here to check out Infinite Machine and check out their new game that they're putting out. So, without further ado, let's go see what they're getting into. I have the pleasure of interviewing Marshall Ashton and Bryce Evans. I got it that time.
Totally did.
So, how did you guys come up with the idea to do this program? Or Marshall, how did you come up with the idea to do this program?
It's something that, if I were to be asked, like, what does a game design program need? Like, what should it have? And this is it. It's something where you learn things at the school in the classes, and then you apply it through extracurricular means. It's something that a lot of students, they have to kind of overcome that hurdle, where they're not just doing work in class. They have to learn outside. They have to kind of apply a lot of these skills to have the portfolio pieces and be able to get the job. If they don't do that, then they're at a huge disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is a platform for that, right?
Plus, like, in all honesty, if you just assign somebody something, like just make a bunch of trees and bushes and assets for a level, it's kind of lame. But if you have an environment where it's like you can see these things applied in the game right away, then it gives you that motivation. Like, this asset pool is going towards something. Get more inspired. People just crank out assets like nobody's business. Get them in the game, and then we're good to go.
So it's really like it helps to have people see the fruits of their labor actually applied.
Yes.
So, did you guys expect this to be so awesome? I mean, like, because the game is great. I mean, like, you guys have a great cast to work with. I mean, is this what you guys envisioned when you?
I mean, I was hoping for it. It's something that's kind of grown, and if it was just me, I wouldn't be able to do this. So, with people like Bryce helping out, and Adam, and all these other people from different studios around the area, and then the students. If we didn't have particular students working on this, it wouldn't be as successful as it is. So.
And they've stepped up too, tremendously. Like,
Phenomenal.
we were all. It's the first time we've been doing something like this, so we're all kind of just seeing what everybody's capable of doing and how much we can expect out of people. And I think we pushed a little bit harder, and we weren't disappointed by it. So they've taken it in a good direction for us, for sure.
Right on. I mean, like I said before, this is awesome. I mean, like, I've heard about the work that you guys were doing. I heard about, what you guys wanted to get done. But to actually be here and see it, to actually, see that there's actually a game and that it's not some sort of weird Loch Ness monster-y kind of myth. I mean, it's good. And I've had the pleasure of talking to a few people that you guys do have, on the team. And they all seem pretty awesome. I'm like, you guys could have done a better job picking people if, I don't know, they walked up to you and said, I wanted to join.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they did, I feel
like. It was like the perfect storm. We had a ton of people who wanted to do it, and like I said, everybody kind of fell into a specific spot as far as how much they were contributing and things like that, and that's how we've kind of balanced it right now is people we know can get it done. They get a heavier workload, but the payoff is better for them.
Right. I mean, that's just kind of how you have to do it, even if you're just running a business. So when did you start this, Marshall?
5 months ago, when I started my senior lecturer position here. It was like first thing. Within a week, I had the meeting going and just kind of did an open call to everybody out here. We've got students that aren't just game art and game software development, though, art, animation, and programming side of things. It's also engineers and managers and people that switched over from bio something or another. I don't know. So we've got a lot of talent. Like you said, I mean, a lot of the students here are pretty awesome people, and it wouldn't be as awesome as it is without them.
Yeah.
I remember the day you told me about it, I was so fed up with the people I was working with, ex-classmates. We were trying to get something like this together, and it's happened to both of us over the course of when you try and get a group together, it usually falls apart, and that's what's so fantastic about this is it didn't. In fact, it went the opposite way and was way better than we expected. And after being disappointed with other groups, it's nice to get people who are actually serious about it, because you have to be to do something like this. There's actually in Guild Wars that you told me about it.
Yeah, we
I
were
just
playing
got my ascended weapon.
We were playing Guild Wars too.
Chatting on Guild Wars.
Oh, hey, by the way, tomorrow we're having a meeting. You're like,
using
Alright,
games to
this is
make
the thing.
games.
Yeah. Well,
That's how it is.
you got to communicate somehow. On that topic, how will people be able to follow you guys, like on the web, like Twitter or Facebook?
Well, probably the easiest way to get a hold of us is on Facebook. It's infinitemachineofltu. If you look for that, that's what should come up. And we'll have links to the website on there.
Yeah, and the Twitter.
There's a Twitter. It's the same Infinite Machine of LTU. There's a Cargo Collective website that has the game on it, or will
It will,
shortly. Once we get that situated. And then there, you'll be able to give us feedback through the survey. You'll be able to fill out the questionnaire that everybody's filling out here today, and give us feedback so that this game could be even better and better and better.
Yeah, it's kind of like an always-on beta test for now. Is you go on there, you play the website, and we get the feedback, have a better build, put that up there. So we're pretty much going to have feedback all the way up until maybe the last month of development, where we just kind of lock it down and say final version's coming soon. Thanks for all your support and all that stuff. So it's kind of, we're trying to stay live with the community. That way we can get constant feedback, because a lot of times that's where stuff, you don't get that normal person's opinion, because we're all in it all the time. So we see things that we might overlook or other people don't see. So getting a constant general public feedback is
good.
going to be key.
And it's good not just for the game itself, but it's also good for the developers, everybody that's participating. The school gets recognition, they get recognition, but it's also something where they can kind of see the fruits of their labor. They see people enjoying their game, and then it kind of rekindles their interest, and it gets them pumped to keep working on it or moving on to the next thing.
Yep.
It's like getting that one set of 10 likes on Facebook right in a row.
It's like your
You're
first
like,
dollar.
oh, I'm so excited.
Frame your first dollar. We'll
Yeah.
just screenshot our first like.
Yeah.
Put that up on the wall.
And that's just kind of how you have to do. You guys do a great job motivating the team. What's next? Do you guys have another game lined up after this one?
I think we have 2 or 3.
Yeah, we've had a
Actually.
couple of ideas. It's something where, the concept is infinite machine, because we're going to get students that are going to graduate,
Right.
and we're going to get new students in, and so it's just a constant cycle.
Yep.
We're always going to be working on something new. Originally, we were working on 2 games, so we've got a game that was shelved in favor of this one. And that one can always resurface. We've got a couple of other ideas to make some cash. And
Yes.
have people having fun. So
Yep.
That's good. But, I thank you guys for letting us come out, do this interview.
Thank
you
you.
guys
Thank you.
for, putting something like this together. And honestly, I just want to see you guys grow and succeed and be super awesome.
Yes.
Because, there's tons of potential here. There's tons and tons of potential.
Yes, we want it to be a haven for all those people who are just sitting at their computer like, I can't make a game. It's like, we got you. What do you want to do? You want a 3D model? You're a 3D modeler now.
Done.
Yep.
Put it on your resume.
We've all been in that situation where it's like, I just can't get the code right because I'm not a coder.
Right.
Now it's
Do what you need.
Yep.
Do what you know.
Yes,
We have
exactly.
people to fill out that other spot.
and that
But
way they can get super passionate about it.
exactly. So I thank you guys.
Thank you.
Shaking hands on
Yes.
camera. Look at this. This is really awesome. This is Corey from NerdSynq.com. Check out Infinite Machine at LTU, because these guys are the bee's knees.